Hello, everyone, and welcome to Littlewood. My name is Melanie V. Okay, so even though technically my last episode, episode 39, was meant to be the last episode where I kind of got married and there was the credits and we kind of got a synopsis of all the different relationships in the game, I kind of wanted to do more of a completionist type update on this. And I also wanted to do a bit of a farm not a farm, but my town tour. So I am married to Willow, of course, and this is how I designed our house. And then we go out here, and this is kind of how I designed the town. Nothing specific for any particular reason, just kind of what I did. And over here we have all of the rare animals. I didn't have all of these at first. But like if you go into the pet shop in DeLuca, it gives you a list of where all the animals can be found. So that's what I had to use. So I found all 8 of them. And maybe I'll just take a quick peek inside each person's house. And this is Ash's house. Gave him all the things he wanted. He likes the black and red, I guess. And right next to Ash, we have Lilith's house. Kind of a golden purple type house. I had a few of these dual tables in each person's house because you get to compete against each person, and if you win, you'll get a statue, a recipe for a statue. So that's one of the things I got in the game. So like if I go into my build mode, this is where I got the statue for each person so I can craft it. I didn't bother actually crafting any of these, but like, yeah, I just wanted to make sure to compete against each person and get a statue for them. The toughest one was Maximilian. He's a dueling card specialist. And for like the normal people, they all had like 10 points to beat them. Max was at 30 points to beat him. But once I did defeat Max and all of the big 5 in the Luca, I was able to get a special trophy for that, which only increases their skill levels and doubles the points they need. Um, Over here we got a kind of like a little farm, and we got Dudley's house over here. He likes goldish brown color, I guess. And I paired him up with Toby. Kind of had similar colors, and they're both the old folks of the game, I guess. So the tavern. So I was able to get every single recipe. And for everything I sell, I make like a whole bunch of money. So it's pretty nice. But yeah, getting all the recipes unlocked was nice. And that's one of the achievements in the game. There are 60 total achievements in the game. And I was able to get all of them. Let's look at the achievements. I think there's an achievement board that I can look at. So I got a whole bunch of different crafting recipes and statues. This is the crafting workshop. This was by far one of the most difficult things to complete. And up here we have the general store, the clothing shop, and the coffee house. Those are all fully upgraded. And over here I kind of put the mining area. And those are fully upgraded as well. Everything had to be fully upgraded. And over here, this is where I have my office. And again, everything had to be fully upgraded. And our town beauty level is 18270. I have no idea what that even means, but I guess it's perfect. And we'll just head back down this way. So I don't know what this is. This is just kind of a field where I have flowers and a sword. And this is the market place. No, this is the town center. And this is where I placed Dark's house. And his house is like totally dark. And over here is Mel. And this is her home. And I paired her up with Zaina, of course, because I guess they're dating now. So I have Maximilian, Bubsy, and Arpeggio over here. I think Maximilian and Arpeggio look so much alike. I decided to put them in between each other, next to each other, but I had Bubsy in the middle of the two of them. So this is Maximilian's house, and Bubsy's house, all green, of course. And this is Arpeggio's house. I really like the inside of Arpeggio's house, and he's the only person who wanted this beautiful harp. But it like was pretty expensive to craft when it comes to resources, I mean. And I just kind of have like a little dark tree area over here. And then I have this special area where Dalton lives here, and he's right next to Iris. I guess they're dating now. And I have Laura and Tarek over here. And I have like the butterfly, I think it's called a butterfly, a bug catcher or something like that. But here's Tarek's house. And here is Laura's house. And there's a couple of fishing pools over here. And over here we have the marketplace. And I put in just some of those trophies that had to do with like making money. And this is my achievement. So there was 60 in all. So I got every single one completed. I think the most difficult and the last one I got was this fishing prodigy. Catch 2,500 fish. That was super hard because the fishes weren't spawning quite enough. So that's why it actually took me so much time, because I had to like go through each day and play to catch the fish. But yeah, that one and the bug catching one were pretty hard to do. But got them all done. And the museum hasn't really changed at all. Still the same museum, fully completed. And let's get the bonus. And up here is where I have the ear balloon. No much change there. So here are some of my tools. This, I didn't even realize I had some of these tools, but this one is the coolest one. The pocket watch. Basically, if you do anything throughout the day and you like expend energy, it takes the game closer and closer to nighttime. And this literally resets the whole day. So it takes you back to the very beginning of your day where you have full energy. So I had to use that a lot whilst I was mining in the woods, in the endless forest, and the dust cavern, just because to get the one achievement that required you to chop a whole bunch of wood or like mine a whole bunch of rocks, I had to keep doing that. And there's this other one that's an invisible cloak. It really does nothing but make you invisible. It's kind of weird. And then there's this time warper. Now, once I was finished collecting all my achievements, it was actually autumn time. And I just fast forwarded into spring because I didn't like winter. Winter is not my favorite. But yeah, we got everything unlocked. Endless Forest, Dust Cavern. The Endless Forest and the Dust Cavern are like maximum size now. Um, the Luca, we can go to the Luca. Not much has changed here. I had to do fishing here a lot as well. Like I fished everywhere I could to get that fishing achievement completed. But here in the Taro, not this one, this is the auction house. Here's where I had to face off against the big five. So there's always the Gobby here. But then there's like on different days, there's these different characters, and there's 5 of them. And they are called the big five. So I had to compete against each one and beat them like 4 times each in order to get their special cards. And there's a massive fortune. Nothing has changed. There's a grand library. We did have to collect every single book there. But once you collect it, it's complete and all the different travelers are in here now. And the Edge of Solemn. I had hoped there was going to be something else here, but there wasn't. This is just that we just got the Time Warper here and the Invisible Cloak, I think it was. But yeah, that was all that there was for the Edge of Solemn. But yeah, this is my town tour. I really had fun actually kind of designing it after the fact. There's a lot of cool things to use for the design element. So yeah, I totally enjoyed it. Well, I think that's it for this final episode. I hope you all enjoyed this series. I really enjoyed playing Littlewood. It's a fantastic game for sure. And yeah, if you enjoyed the series, please do like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching.